Yes, Mr. Moulton.
Welcome to this newest episode of
My First Time.
Where tonight, in honor of the new movie Knives Out, we will be watching
Clue.
Clue.
I've never seen it. I played the board game.
So it's your first time?
It's my first time with Clue.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, man. Haven't seen Clue. It was on TV all the time. It was not very well received in its day.
Okay.
So it was probably very cheap to get on TV all the time. And that's probably why it became such a classic. Because kids like me just watching it every day on the HBO or what have you.
I know it has Christopher Lloyd and Madeline Kahn and Tim Curry.
Tim Curry. To talk about much of the plot is almost a spoiler in and of itself. Let's just dive in to watching Clue. Enjoy watching Clue for your first time.
I did. There was a little moments that were a little slow, but overall, especially near the end, when Tim Curry starts going, okay, this is what happened, running around and going like this, and finding out and going, right?
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's 3 endings to this. And from what I on the internet, that when it originally came out, you'd get a different ending whatever showing you were at, or whatever theater or city you were at, I guess.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So nobody knew what the true ending is.
See, I'd only ever seen it on television, so they always just played all 3 endings.
Ah. Okay, well, so that was my first time.
For Clue.
And his... Wait, no.
My like 90th time.
His 90th time.
I'm going to go home and go to sleep, because it's very late at night.
I'm going to go to my room and think of the French maid.
Sonny.
Yeah.
We knew where he was going with that. We knew.
I fully admit that one. Ryan Reynolds is going to be remaking this movie.
Whoa.
I'm going to assume he's going to be the butler, played by Tim Curry. Cast some known actors, actresses, comedians to play the updated version.
Wow, an updated version of Clue. Who would play?
Start with Colonel Mustard.
Colonel Mustard. Maybe Liam Neeson as Colonel Mustard.
I choose Steve Carell.
Steve Carell for Colonel Mustard. That'd be pretty fun. That'd be really fun indeed. All right, Miss Scarlet.
Ella Fisher.
For Miss Scarlet. A redhead. I see where you made the connection there.
Yeah.
I was thinking more of Scarlett Johansson. Writes itself.
Okay.
You know? Mrs. Peacock. I'd like to see Amy Poehler play Mrs. Peacock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know who I'd like to see?
Who?
Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep as Mrs. Peacock. I mean, I'd watch that. Professor Plum.
Keegan-Michael Key.
As Professor Plum. That's a pretty good choice.
Yes.
Try this curveball on for size. Jordan Peele as Professor Plum.
Whoa.
Mr. Green.
Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd for Mr. Green. Can't argue with that. Can't argue with that one bit. So either Paul Rudd or Key or Peele. All right.
Oh, okay.
What about Mrs. White?
Tiffany Haddish.
Tiffany Haddish is Mrs. White. That's pretty wild. Played in this movie by Madeline Kahn, of course. Mrs. White. Tiffany Haddish. Interesting. Interesting choice. Interesting choice. It'd be pretty great. I mean, you know, she's a little over the top in this movie. Mm-hmm. Tiffany Haddish can definitely get a little over the top. And maybe that's just what Mrs. White needs.